If you sit for most of the day and your body feels stiff, tired, tight, or sore, here are 5 things you can start doing today to fight the effects of all that sitting. You do not need to quit your job. You do not need an expensive standing desk. And you do not need to spend 2 hours in the gym trying to undo your entire day. These are realistic changes you can use while working, relaxing at home, or whenever you notice your body starting to feel stuck. And make sure you stay for number 5, because even so-called perfect posture may not protect your body if you remain frozen in the same position for hours. Let's get into it. Number 1. The first thing you need to do is stop sitting for hours without interruption. A lot of people believe that one workout at the end of the day automatically cancels out 8 or 10 hours in a chair. That workout still matters, but your body also benefits when you interrupt inactivity throughout the day. Think about it this way. Exercise is one important part of your health, but daily movement is the environment your body lives in. You can go to the gym regularly and still spend almost every other waking hour sitting. So the goal is not only to work out harder. The goal is to give your body more reasons to move throughout the entire day. Try using what I call the 5-minute movement rule. After a long period of sitting, get up and move for a few minutes. Walk around the room. Refill your water. March in place. Take the stairs. Stretch your arms overhead. Walk while taking a phone call. It does not have to look like a formal workout. The purpose is simply to break the pattern. Set a reminder on your phone, watch, or computer if you regularly lose track of time. And if 5 minutes is not possible, move for 1 or 2. A short movement break is still better than remaining frozen in the same position. Number 2. The second fix is to wake up the muscles that sitting does not challenge very much. Sitting itself is not evil. The problem is what happens when your body remains in that position for most of the day. Your hips stay bent. Your shoulders may drift forward. Your back may round. And the muscles responsible for standing, stabilizing, lifting, and moving do not have much work to do. So give them some. Start with 3 simple exercises. The first is a bodyweight squat. Stand with your feet around shoulder width apart, sit your hips backward, and rise again with control. Use a chair for support if necessary. The second exercise is a glute bridge. Lie on your back with your knees bent, press through your feet, and lift your hips while keeping the movement controlled. The third exercise is a wall or countertop push-up. Place your hands against a stable surface. Keep your body aligned. Lower yourself toward it and push away. These movements engage several of the major muscles that help you stand, walk, push, lift, and maintain control of your body. You do not need 50 repetitions. Start with 1 or 2 comfortable sets of 8 to 12 repetitions. Quality matters more than rushing. And if a movement causes sharp pain, stop. The goal is to wake your body up, not punish it. Number 3. Fix number 3 is mobility. If you sit for long periods, you may feel stiffness in your hips, chest, shoulders, neck, or back. That does not mean you need to force your body into extreme stretches. You simply need to remind it that it can move in more than one position. Try this quick sequence. Stand tall and gently reach both arms overhead. Then place your hands behind your head and slowly open your elbows to stretch your chest. Next, place one foot forward and the other behind you. Slightly bend the front knee and gently shift your hips forward until you feel a comfortable stretch through the front of the rear hip. Switch sides. Then perform a few slow shoulder rolls. Finally, gently rotate your upper body from side to side without forcing the movement. Breathe slowly. Do not bounce. Do not pull yourself into positions that feel painful. You are not trying to become dramatically more flexible in one session. You are simply restoring movement to areas that have spent too much time in the same position. Even a few minutes of mobility work can make your body feel less rigid after a long day. Number 4. The fourth thing is to add one intentional walk to your day, but instead of relying on motivation, connect the walk to a routine that already happens. Walk after breakfast. Walk during your lunch break. walk after work, or take a 10-minute walk after dinner. Attaching the walk to something you already do makes the habit easier to remember and repeat. Start with 10 minutes. That is long enough to create meaningful movement, but short enough that it does not feel like your entire day has been taken over. You do not need to walk at an extreme pace. Start at a speed where you feel like you are moving with purpose, but can still speak comfortably. As your fitness improves, gradually increase the time, pace, or distance. And do not underestimate what 10 minutes can become. 10 minutes a day adds up to more than an hour of movement every week. Walking can also help clear your head after being trapped behind a screen or inside the same room for hours. The best exercise is not always the one that looks most impressive. It is often the one you can consistently fit into your real life. Number 5. The fifth fix is to improve your sitting setup. But this comes with an important warning. There is no single perfect posture that you should hold all day. Even a technically good position can become uncomfortable if you remain in it for too long. Still, a few adjustments may help. Try to keep your screen near eye level so you are not constantly bending your neck downward. Keep your feet supported instead of dangling. Allow your shoulders to relax rather than reaching forward toward your keyboard. Sit close enough to your workspace that you are not leaning toward it for hours. Support your lower back if that feels more comfortable, but do not turn better posture into another form of staying completely still. Your best posture is often your next posture. Lean back. Sit upright. Stand for a while. Walk around. Adjust your position. The goal is not to sit like a statue with flawless form. The goal is to stop being a statue. A better chair or standing desk may help, but no piece of furniture replaces regular movement. Now let's put all 5 fixes together into one simple routine. You can do this during your workday or after you finish working. Start with 1 minute of walking or marching in place. Then perform 10 controlled bodyweight squats, using a chair if needed. Do 10 wall or countertop push-ups. Perform 10 glute bridges. Stretch the front of each hip for around 20 seconds. Open your chest and roll your shoulders. Then finish with a 5-minute walk. That is it. This routine is not supposed to destroy you. It is supposed to interrupt the pattern. You are telling your body, "We are not staying stuck today." As the routine becomes easier, you can add more repetitions, take longer walks, or include additional strength training during the week. But do not rush. A realistic routine that you repeat is more valuable than an extreme routine you abandon after 3 days. If you have a significant injury, balance problems, severe joint pain, chest discomfort, dizziness, unusual shortness of breath, or a medical condition that affects exercise, speak with a qualified healthcare professional before beginning a new routine. And if your pain is persistent, worsening, causing numbness or weakness, or interfering with normal daily life, do not assume a few stretches will solve everything. Get it evaluated. Listening to your body is not weakness. It is part of taking care of it. So, if you sit all day, remember these 5 things. Break up long periods of sitting. Wake up the muscles you are not using. Restore movement to stiff areas. Attach a daily walk to your routine. And improve your setup without staying locked in one position. You do not have to do all 5 perfectly today. Choose one. Start there. Then build from it. For the next 7 days, try the 5-minute movement rule. Whenever you notice that you have been sitting too long, stand up and move for a few minutes. Comment "I'm moving" below if you are taking the challenge. And if you are rebuilding your body, energy, and mental strength, one realistic step at a time, subscribe to the channel. You do not have to change your entire life today. You just have to interrupt the pattern. And I'll see you in the next video.